The annual meeting is set to begin. Today's event is being recorded.
Good afternoon. My name is David Thurston, and I'm pleased to serve as the chair of the Emory Alliance Credit Union Board of Directors. Welcome to this year's annual meeting by way of Zoom. You may submit questions during the meeting through a Q&A section. Our secretary, Heather Mugg, will be fielding these questions, which will be addressed at the end of the meeting with new business. We will now call the meeting to order. As we continue to deal with the pandemic through 2021, it provided its own set of challenges. Similar to what the rest of the country experienced, we also faced challenges that impacted day-to-day business operations. This includes staff shortages, availability of product, and a need to revise or limit the hours at branches. At the same time, we continue to look for ways to improve processes. This included introducing new products as well as investing in technology. We strive to create the best experience possible for each member, which is why we are proud to receive the Best of the Best award for Best Loan Experience a second year in a row. The Hero Loan Program continued through the first quarter of 2021. This provided special pricing and incentives on select loans to thank our healthcare workers and first responders for their service and sacrifice. We relaunched our 2 Visa credit cards, both with very competitive low rates. If you don't have one in your wallet, be sure to apply online today. In addition, we made enhancements to increase the security of our digital banking platform to include 2-way authentication. This is another way to keep our members safe when using our online banking platform. Our charitable donation account allowed us to honor our commitment to the Emory community and local nonprofits. Here are a few of the charities we helped this year: the American Heart Association, FODAC, or Friends of Disabled Adults and Children, Chris 180, Children's Miracle Network, Winship Cancer Foundation of Wesley Woods, and the YMCA. We want to hear from you. A poll is being launched to find out which method you prefer to conduct your financial transactions. Choose the one you use most. The poll will be available for 30 seconds to give everyone an opportunity to cast their vote. Once the results are received, we will share them with the membership. Please go ahead and take this time to submit your vote. All right, the poll is closed, and here are the results. We thank you for your response. Obviously, online banking and mobile banking are our most popular features, and we appreciate you all confirming that as we continue to focus on that. During this meeting, you will learn about the progress the credit union has made in the last year, the credit union's financial performance, and the safety, security, and accuracy of credit union records. You will also exercise your right as a member and owner of the credit union by selecting new leaders for our board of directors. Before we continue, the ascertainment of a quorum is necessary. Our bylaws stipulate we must have at least 25 members for a quorum. There it is. I am pleased to see that we currently have 42 members logged into our Zoom meeting, which means we do have a quorum present today. At this time, I would like to recognize the credit union's executive management team. Chris Culberson, our president, Matt Caballero, our acting vice president of lending, Donna Porchek, our vice president of IT and operations, Tammy Ziegler, vice president of marketing and retail, and Michelle Zhang, our chief financial officer. I would also like to recognize the credit union board and committee members: Beverly Cormican, Joseph D., Heather Mugg, Deepa Patway, Jose Rodriguez, Audrey Turner, Lisa Underwood, Roland Witter, and John Wallenzani. We also have several committee members who contribute a significant amount of their time by serving on one of these committees. Committee members are Eric Abrams, Robert Crowder, Catherine Foster, Stephen Frangus, and Shaylin Washington. The board members and the committee members all volunteer their time and talent. We thank you for your service and dedication to the credit union and its members. This year's annual report and a copy of the minutes from last year's annual meeting have been available on the news and events page on our website. Since members were provided the opportunity to download and read the minutes from last year's meeting, we will dispense on the reading of the minutes. At this time, a poll is being launched, and we ask you to please vote on the minutes. The poll will be available for 30 seconds to give everyone an opportunity to cast their vote. Once the results are received, we will share them with the membership. Yeah, okay. I didn't tell you there's 2 more minutes, but it looks like we definitely approved last year's minutes. So thank you very much. I would like to introduce and turn the meeting over to Roland Witter to share the financial report. Roland.
Thank you, David. 2021 showcased challenges stemming from the COVID-19 pandemic. The credit union managed to endure the new normal and remain focused on serving members and helping them build financial well-being. In addition, the credit union's focus was on growing loans with loan promotions to members and by purchasing loan participations. As a result, loans grew by more than 8% to over $126 million. In addition to loan growth, member deposits increased by more than 13% to over $193 million. Net worth, the credit union's cushion against hard times, stands at 7%, while total assets grew to over $209 million by the end of 2021. The emergency reduction of the federal funds rate by the Federal Open Market Committee in March of 2020 continues to have an effect on our earnings. In response to the factors pressuring earnings, the credit union continues to focus on cost control and efficiency. Financial stability has always been the priority of Emory Alliance Credit Union to accomplish its broader mission of providing convenience, competitive rates, and quality financial products to its members. I am pleased to report that your credit union continues to be a safe, strong, and secure financial institution. The success of Emory Alliance Credit Union is made possible by your continued participation and support. We appreciate your loyalty and look forward to continuing to provide you with outstanding service and exceptional value for many, many years to come. That concludes the treasurer's report. David?
All right, thank you, Roland. We will now proceed with the selection of the directors. Credit unions differ from other financial institutions in a number of ways. One significant difference is our board of directors, which consists of volunteers from its membership. Each year, Emory Alliance Credit Union asks members to select individuals to serve on the board of directors. These board members set the policies of the credit union and provide direction for the management and staff. I will now turn the meeting over to Heather Mugg to present the proposed slate of directors.
Thank you, David. The nominating committee recommends a slate of credit union members to fill open board positions for the upcoming year. This committee is charged with identifying and nominating qualified applicants to serve on the credit union's board of directors. Emory Alliance Credit Union has 11 directors, with 3 of those positions open. The full bios for the individuals nominated were included with your December statement, posted on the website, and have been available at all branches. Those nominated to fill these positions include Deepa Pawadi. Ms. Pawadi is the Associate Chief of Audit Officer for Emory University and is responsible for the audit activities at the university's colleges, centers, and business units. Deepa has been on the board since 2014 and currently serves on the audit committee. The next board nominee is David Thurston. Mr. Thurston is the owner and principal of Tilden Properties and Investments, LLC, which owns and manages residential and commercial real estate in Georgia, Colorado, and North Florida. He also owns NetMove Moving and Storage, servicing Georgia and North Carolina. David has served on the board since 2006 and served as chairman since 2016. He is also a member of the executive committee and previously served on the audit committee. The next board nominee is Catherine Wright. Catherine currently serves in the role of Director of Operations for the Cancer Center on Clifton Road. She began working at Emory Healthcare in 2005, focusing her career on Cancer Center operations. Catherine has been a member of the credit union since 2004. This concludes the report of the nominating committee.
Thank you, Heather. According to the Emory Alliance Credit Union bylaws, director nominations may also be made by petition to the secretary. To have a valid petition, it must be signed by 1% of our members. Each petition must include a statement of qualifications and brief biographical data on the person being nominated. And the person being nominated must sign an acknowledgement stating that if elected, he or she is willing to serve. Petitions were available at all Emory Alliance Credit Union branches and must have been received by March 13th, 2022. Heather, were there any petitions received?
No, David.
Since there is only one nominee for each position, I hereby declare that the slate elected by acclamation. Congratulations. I look forward to continuing to work with all of you. At this time, I will entertain any old business. Is there any old business? I know of none, so let us proceed to new business. Is there any new business? Since there is no new business, we will move on to the question and answer segment of the meeting. Heather, were any questions submitted which need to be addressed at this time?
We do have one question of how many members are in the credit union.
18,300. Thank you, Michelle.
Yes, yes.
That concludes the question.
Okay. I think this is all the questions for today. Thank you, Heather. We appreciate everyone attending today's annual meeting. We appreciate your time and be sure to stop by one of our branch locations to pick up your complimentary gift. And don't forget to visit our website to get the latest news and events happening at the credit union. Since there's no more business, I declare the 2022 annual meeting of Emory Alliance Credit Union adjourned. Thank you. We appreciate your membership and look forward to serving you soon.